how much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Irving outside Simmons. Back to Irving. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's McCollum. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Durant. Oh, denied by Durant. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Here's Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Irving, no good on the free throw.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone. Now here's McCollum. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to McCollum. Launches the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's McCollum. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And that one drops.
And the ball handling right there of McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Irving, the pass to Durant. That 3's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jones against Irving. Goes back up, and Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Back to Irving. Durant with a screen on Jones. Irving for 3. The shot misses, and New Orleans will come the other way this game following their win against the Rockets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Irving, the pass to Simmons. Back to Irving. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to McCollum. Fires for three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Irving, pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Simmons against McCollum. Lets it fly. Nails the wide-open jumper. McCollum's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Up top, Mills. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Curry's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Daniels. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Here's Alvarado. The Nets making their last shot. Shoots over Mills. And it's Alvarado missing. Brooklyn trailing. Right side Mills. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Hayes. 34 seconds left to play in the first. And Nance with the slam.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
To the middle. The kick out. Curry. Harris passes to Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now. That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And here's Harris outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Pelicans on top, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They've got C.J. McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Nets with a lead. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland grad.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
McCollum outside. Pass to Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. McCollum against Simmons. Offensive board. Misses the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Durant, pass to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
To the inside. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Williamson. Oh, denied by Durant. To the paint. Second chance effort. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Claxton. Durant, pass to Simmons. Up top, Durant. Valanciunas covering. The shot by Sumner, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
McCollum. And Durant with the block. On the wing, Jones. Simmons defending. Pass to Valanciunas. Fades and shoots. And the shot's good. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter. Graham, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The Pelicans trail. New Orleans calls timeout. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Sharp, he's checked in for Simmons. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The kick to Durant. Three-pointer. They get it again. Back to Irving. Durant against Valanciunas. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in his team. I'm glad to see him remain.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Graham for three. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. Down low. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
New Orleans calls timeout. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 13. Hayes with a screen on Irving. Here he goes. Pass to Marshall. Shot to stop the run. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. The try by Irving, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Marshall, coming off a 16-point game against Houston. Pass to Alvarado. Jacks up a 3, and it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Durant. Curry comes in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Sumner. Mills attacking. Banked it in off the glass.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Hayes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Fast break, Brooklyn, up ahead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Hayes. Looking to end the drought. No luck on that one.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And they pick up 2.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative from the inside.
And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing and playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. And moving on, let's take... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the floor for Brooklyn, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Here's Irving after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 12 points.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Shot from 12, and the jumper falls for him. 9 points in the game.
When you give C.J. that kind of shot, he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Durant against Williamson. Spins. Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Nets.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Williamson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Again, the Nets score.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Valanciunas with a screen on Simmons. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson controls the rebound and the putback.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside for Irving. Tries the spin move. Over Jones, and that one's good. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Simmons against McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. The Nets go the other way with it. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. O'Neal on the wing. Irving against Jones. Irving, the pass to Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Just unbelievable range. Kevin Durant exploiting the perimeter weakness in the defense that time.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Graham's checked in for Jones. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for C.J. McCollum.
Substitution on the court.
Graham for 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Harris misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. Sumner with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Harris. Here's Thomas. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league. It has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being 1 step ahead of the defense. C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Here's Sumner. Uses the glass on the layup. Sumner's gotten his first basket of the night. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. Taking a look at the Pelicans. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Checking out the Pelicans, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Warren. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Warren. Hayes with a screen on Warren. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Here's Thomas. And here's Harris. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Harris has got 6 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Nets running away with it. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Larry Nance, Devontae Graham out there with Hayes, and it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5.
And how about Graham just getting the shot in the air while he was being pushed around?
He misses the free throw.
A fun fact about Devontae Graham while we're here, in 2021 he set the record for the longest buzzer-beating game-winning shot in history. That one came from 61 feet.
Well, a 60-foot-plus shot is certainly a mark of Graham's accuracy.
I love that, B.A. That's just like a stamp for Devontae Graham to tell you, didn't you see my 61-footer? I can shoot it from anywhere. And guess what? He often does.
Shot is good by Curry.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the bucket is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Over to the wing. Here's Thomas. Here's Sharp. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Graham after the basket by Brooklyn. Sharp grabs the miss.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Here's Alvarado. Nance with a screen on Mills. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Thomas on the wing. Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Marshall. Out to the right wing. Hayes with a screen on Curry. Can they get it? That one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Right side Mills. On the wing, Curry. Graham covering. Count it. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Graham finds Hayes. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple.
Now you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And he's going for the oop here.
Fooled the defense there. Mills is a deadly shooter coming off the pick and roll. That time the slip pass worked.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Graham for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 9 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Mills. Back to Warren from outside the arc. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Marshall, outside Graham. And the Pelicans miss again.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
2 minutes.
Here's Marshall.
2 minutes.
And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here are the Pelicans now. Following the bucket by the Nets. Clock is at 3. Nance, the pass to Hayes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Daniel.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Hey, shot's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Warren. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Graham. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you and Kyrie just took over tonight. What made you so aggressive?
I think we coaches trusting us a little bit more to, initiate the offense. I think, once we both initiate the offense, it keeps the defense on their heels, and we can make plays for ourselves and for our teammates, and kind of got us back into that game.
Hopefully that trust continues to grow. Thanks, KD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,